Okay, so my hashtag story time with my ex story is about an ex who I'm going to refer to as Chicken Boy. Okay, so this shenanigan was the final boyfriend I had, and I've been single ever since. The relationship was okay, but by this time, my junior year in high school, I had become a bit wiser to certain things. This kid was a character in his own right. We had goofy conversations all the time on the phone, and I'd loved it. But then I started to pick up on certain things, and I'm glad I got out when I did. He never introduced me to any of his friends, like, at all, ever. As his girlfriend or even as someone he even knew. I found out about a party he went to from a friend of his who had approached him when we were out at the mall. And even then, he didn't introduce me to his friend. And I'm standing right there. The entire, 3 minutes that they talked. So that just started to make me a little bit more aware of the position I suppose I held with him. The second thing is this crazy, unusual rule, the weirdest rule I've ever heard anyone come up with in my life. I had to be quiet while he ate chicken. Bitch, what? I swear I'm not making that up. I couldn't make it up if I tried. I'd be quiet while he ate chicken. Never in my life have I ever been told that by anybody. But anyways, he and I broke up shortly after an incident where I didn't hear from him over several days, and it turned out that he had been in jail. He never called, and considering the fact that none of his friends knew me, no one could tell me. So I had no clue at all, but I was very thankful for it. A few weeks after this, I saw a picture on his Facebook of a huge, crazy hole in a wall in his house. And apparently he had had a party there, and he tossed, I don't know if he was drunk, high or what, but he tossed a girl into a wall. I guess they must have been having an argument or something of that nature, and it just kind of woke me up to the fact that I didn't really know this person, and I've grown and learned so much from the times with him. So I call him a mistake but a lesson, because if I could go back and do that again, I would make sure that I would not allow my friend who hooked us up at the time. I would be like, girl, I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you, but I'm fine. I know that I brought this a little bit on myself because at the time I was the third wheel among a lot of my friends because they were all in relationships, and when you're in high school you kind of want to fit in and do everything. I'm sorry for looking down, this is where my story is. You want to do everything and fit in and make sure that you're not weird in any way, shape, or form, especially if you're insecure like I was. So if I could go back, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have dated him at all. And I'm thankful because I learned how to pick up on things from him. And I learned that you can be completely done with someone, but at the same time wish no ill harm on them. Like, if I were to see him tomorrow, I wouldn't be like, man, I wish he could just get hit by a bus or something. That's just, I don't want to waste energy on that, and he taught me that in his own way. So if anything, I would be grateful for the fact that I went through that. But I for sure have learned a few things that I do want in my relationship. One, communication, which I think is a good base for any relationship, friendship, relationship, or otherwise. Two, do not tell me I have to be quiet while you're eating. And three, I learned to love and respect myself, because the fact that he was so unwilling to even introduce me to his friends, that alone just showed that he didn't care enough about me as his girlfriend, as a person. Because now that I look back on it, I feel like I don't think we were ever really girlfriend and boyfriend. I think to him, I was just something that he had a possibility of having sex with. I think that's all I really was to him, was a possibility, which did not happen. And even now today, I'm thankful for that, because I will regret that. So I'm thankful for that experience. But I now know what to look for and what to look out for in a relationship. So thank you, Chicken Boy. You've helped me learn to grow and be a more productive person. So that's my story, and later.